Hello, ZTV Maniacs. We have a product review to check out. This is going to be something, a brand new piece of tech that we're going to look at here. It's in the mysterious black box that's sitting here that you may or may not be able to see because it's kind of dark. Let me put a little bit more light up. I don't know if that helps. Does it help? I don't know. But anyway, we got a mysterious black box. Let's open this box up and see what is inside for us to look at. Ooh. Look at this. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Analogue Pocket. There it is. A disclaimer here. This is not technically my Analogue Pocket. I know I love showing off new pieces of gear and saying, "Hey, look at this new thing we got." I ordered this, but I didn't order it for me. Longtime ZTV viewer Savior Gabriel asked me to order this on his behalf because he has trouble. Because I believe the Analogue company that makes this stuff, they also make some of the systems I've used, which are the Mega SG and the Super NT. I think I got that right. He has trouble ordering from them because they're overseas with his debit card. He always gets like fraud alerts and stuff. So he asked me to order the thing for him, and he's good enough to let me check it out before I just got it in the mail or delivered today. Date of this video is January 20th, 2023. And he's good enough to let me kind of take a look at this thing before I ship it to him, so we can do a little video here. So what it basically is it's a it will play all the Game Boy Advance games via FPGA. And from my understanding, you can actually rig this sucker up with cores, and it basically acts like a Mr. FPGA portable. But I'm not going to get into that. That's for him to deal with. I just wanted to try out. I've got a stack of Game Boy and Game Boy Advance games sitting here, so I'm gonna try a few of them out just to kind of get a sample for this system. And actually, I'm gonna grab one more game off of my shelf, so I'll be right back. Yeah, this will be a good one to test it out on. I didn't buy one of these things for myself because I don't have that many. I don't have that many Game Boy Advance carts left. I mostly just use like emulation or something like that if I want to play Game Boy Advance. Otherwise, I probably would have bought these, and it's a little cost prohibitive for me. So, but like I said, I'm gonna try it out. With luck, I won't fall in love with the thing and want to buy one. So we'll try out some of my games here. I guess it goes in like that. Oh yeah, there we go. It just snaps in. Okay. I will carefully peel off the protective film so that we can see the full effect of the screen. I have to be very. I'm trying to be very as delicate with this thing as I can because, like I said, it's not mine. I mean, even if it was mine, I'd still be careful with it. Right. We got to get the full effect of the screen, you know. All right. So let's see. Where does it turn on? Does this turn it on? Oh, okay. There we go. It's turning on. All right. Welcome to Pocket. Follow this short tutorial for an introduction to the Analogue Pocket. Start the tutorial or skip the tutorial. Well, let's start the tutorial. Press to continue, press to go back. Press analog for menu. Okay, this is the analog button down here. Okay. This is the start button. This is the select button. Volume control is on the left. Press them both at the same time to mute it. Hold the analog button and press up or down to adjust the brightness. Hold analog and press left or right to cycle original game display modes during gameplay. Quick press the power button to sleep and wake. Hold for 2 seconds to on or off. Okay, please read the following herberty derberty. Does anybody actually read these? I agree, sure, whatever. What are they going to take my first... Okay. Update Analog OS. No, I don't know what any of this stuff is. Settings, system. Again, I'll leave this for Gabe to do once he gets the thing. We're gonna play the cartridge that I put in. Okay, so it's licensed by Nintendo. It's brought to us by Konami. Let's turn it up a little bit. Whoops. Okay, so I want to try some of these settings out. Okay, so there we're making it dark. There we're making it bright. We want it nice and bright. Look at that. Ooh. Okay. Now I gotta turn this light off. This lamp I have backing me off so we can see the game a little bit better. Okay. So what are these? Okay, this is original Game Boy. Okay, so we can make it. So this is like the nice like analog-esque screen. We can also have it go to like resemble an original Game Boy Advance or a Game Boy SP. Yeah, make it look as nice as possible. Okay. Alright, we'll start the game. Okay. So this is my original Castlevania Aria of Sorrow cart. Oh, is this A and this is B? Alright. Well, let's check it out. I'm not going to play any of these games for any really long period of time. So we've got Julius mode. Alright. Would it be... I wonder if I can make it so that these are A and B. Let's just see what. Settings. Systems. No. Pocket. Display. Audio. Global reset. No. About. No. Resume game. I wish I could set it. Okay, well anyway. So here we go. We're playing some Castlevania. I apologize for the kind of awkward camera angle and stuff. Like I said, I gotta hold this thing in front of me and all that. We can at least do this. There we go. I'm gonna be comfortable up there. Okay, so I gotta cross. I mean, the screen is nice and stuff. I'll say that. For me personally, I'm not a huge fan of the layout, like the vertical and having the. But for my hands, it's not as comfortable as like if it was like this. It would be more comfortable for me. Oh, I've got okay. I can scroll between my sub weapons with R. Okay, I know that. I haven't played this in a while. Or like I feel like every time I test out something that can play Game Boy Advance games, I play this game. But Since this is my cartridge and it has my save files on it, I've never used. I've never really delved into Julius mode, which you unlock after you beat the game. Like I said, I'm kind of readjusting the camera so I can. Oh, here comes a boss. I'm gonna get my ass kicked. Wait, he's dead? He's dead already? Oh, look at that. Like I said, the screen looks very nice. I was like, I'm gonna get my ass kicked, and then I killed the boss in like one hit. Okay. So there we go. That's Castlevania Aria of Sorrow. This guy's powerful as hell. Oh god, what's that thing? Oh boy, look, we can already double jump. Okay. Oh, I can do a whatever. I can do a herbity derbity. Okay. How did I do that? Oh, I got. Oh, okay. I pressed L while I'm jumping. I like the screen. The screen is very nice. Okay. Alright, so we'll just quit. The game's currently running. Yeah. Okay. So I'm assuming I can just hot swap it. Yep. Play cartridge. But there is no cartridge. Uh-oh. Oh god, I don't know what I did. I went into the BIOS. We don't want that. Oh god. Alright. So that was Castlevania Aria of Sorrow. Very nice. Like I said, I picked out a stat. I don't have that many Game Boy Advance carts left, like I said. I've got maybe 20. Like I kind of kept games that I really like for the Game Boy Advance. So like I reviewed this thing. So I have this thing. I reviewed it several years ago. The Ambernic system, which is a emulator device, and I just like the form factor. This plays Game Boy Advance games really well. Obviously, it's not playing the original cartridges or anything like that. But for playing those games, I like this because it's more configurable, and it also I like this sideways form factor better. Alright. So I'm going to try out an original Game Boy game. And it's the only one that I own. Like I said, I'm assuming that we can hot swap. Settings, systems. Oops. Game Boy. Alright. Oops, I don't know what I'm hitting here. Oh, okay, so we got some video settings. Oh, okay, so there's like settings and stuff like that. Oh, okay, I can set the controls? Oh, I don't know what that means. Force. Oh, okay. Force Game Boy mode or Force Game Boy Color. I don't know. Let's just see. So for Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance controls, Super Game Boy Mirror L and R. I don't know what that. I don't know what that means. Maybe that changes it so that like this is B and this is A. That's what I was kind of hoping to do. But okay, so let's just play the cartridge that we've got. Well, let me just do this. Let's play the cartridge. Okay. So this is Game Boy Donkey Kong. And I don't know if there's a way to... Okay, so it plays it in Game Boy mode. I don't know if there's a way... Let's just see something. Settings. Systems, Game Boy, video. Display mode, analog GB, original light. I don't know what any of that is. Color palette. I don't know what any of this stuff means. Controls, Super Game Boy. Okay, let's just try that. See what that. Oh, okay. So making it Super Game Boy, that will actually reverse the controls like I kind of want to do. Okay. Good to know. I'm guessing since it's emulated, or since it's replicating an actual Game Boy, there's no way to play it in Super Game Boy mode. Which, oh well. That's kind of unfortunate. But, settings, systems, Game Boy, whoops, video, color palettes. I can turn it purple. Maybe I had to reset the game to, I don't know what frame blending is either. Oh, okay, so actually these are different. So Super Game Boy makes it so like if I turn that on, then this is B and this is A, and if I turn it off, then this is B and this is A. And I like having B and A be these buttons, so I'm going to keep that on. This is like, look at, okay, so we got different palettes here. So this is like, so Pinball Neon Matrix, dude, that, I don't care, I don't care what you call it, that's freaking Virtual Boy mode. So then we've got Game Boy Pocket. So you can make it different, that to me looks good. Let's just start. I just want to try it in this mode. That to me looks way better than trying to play it here. But you can quickly cycle through them. This is Virtual Boy mode. Look at that. Ooh, if that doesn't make you want to buy this thing right away, I don't know what will. Freaking fish. Okay, yeah, see that makes it the other thing, the B button. Okay. Is it just me, or is the bottom of the screen there garbled a little bit? Oh, well, whatever. Okay. So that's a standard. That's, like I said, that's Donkey Kong. What is it? 94. I think it's just called Donkey Kong, but I think it's like called in a lot of circles. It's called Donkey Kong 94. I have an actual Super Game Boy that I use to play it, so I could play it on either my analog. I don't have my Genesis analog system anymore. I sold it to B, but I do still have the Super NES based one, which I don't know. Now that I have the Mister, I just like don't feel I need as much of this stuff anymore. So let's try out another game in my library here. Like I said, I'm not going to play any one game for an extendedly long period of time. But I just want to try out some different ones, see how they look and stuff like that. Okay, so let's play this one. Bad header, clean cartridge pins. Okay. We'll try blowing in the cartridge first and see if that fixes it. That kind of scared me for a minute. Alright, let's try it again. Okay, there we go. Alright, it's Pokemon Fire Red. Alright, so I played it for 2.5 hours and I already got 5 badges? Wow, that's pretty good. Alright. So here's what I previously did. Like I remember any of that. God only knows when the last time I played this was. But I beat up Brock. Alright, well, it looks good. What do I have for Pokemon in this version? I've got a Bulbasaur. Apparently I didn't think very highly of Pidgey, because I named it shitty. And I've got a Mankey and a Bulbasaur. Alright. Well, not very far. Do I really have 5 gym badges? Oh no, I have 5 Pokemon in the Pokedex. I thought it said okay. So I got my first. So I first got my first gym badge. So I didn't really get that far in this. Okay, well that's fine and dandy. Like I said, I don't want to play any. I'm not going to play any of these games for any particularly long length of time. I just want to like sample. I just want to sample and see what they're like. to Museum of Science. Let's just go and get into a couple of fights or something, so I can kind of just see what the graphics look like. Like I said, the screen is really, really nice. I mean, that if nothing else, that's cool. I just don't I'm just saying this as me personally. I'm not the form factor of this. It feels great, like as like the regular Game Boy, original Game Boy would. It's fine, but for I'm glad I caught up to you. I'm Professor Oak's aide. Deliver this. Okay. Oh, he gave me running shoes. Okay, what do those do? It's National Cheese Lovers Day. Oh, okay. I already did order from Donald. Press the B button to run. Okay, so now I can run. Letter attached. Dear Z4, here's a pair of running shoes for my beloved challenger. Always cheer for you. Don't ever give up. Okay, well now at least I can go a little faster. Uh-oh, here comes a sucker. Let's whoop them. You looked at me, didn't you? So I looked at you, and now you want to fight me. Okay. You're sending out a Pidgey. That's not going to work real well against my Mankey. Actually, I don't have a good counter for this thing. Alright, well, we beat up Pidgey. I didn't even get a chance to switch in between? Jesus. Man, this won't end well. Mankey's a fighting type, so he's also going to do badly against this thing. Dude, if Mankey and Bulbasaur go down, I'm going to be hurting. Alright, well. You're mean! Wait, I have a few bucks. Alright. Quick, run back and friggin' heal. Wow, that was almost a disaster. I had like no... I had no good Pokemon that were going to do any freaking damage to her. Yes, please heal my Pokemon back. Maybe I can catch something good. I saw you in Viridian Forest. So you did. What do you want to do about it? Oh, it's a freaking bug catcher. Oh, Jesus. Well, Mankey leveled up at least. And he learned, ooh, karate chop. Low kick, sweep the leg. That did nothing. Oh great, now he's poisoned. That's wonderful. I can't believe sweep the leg didn't work. Although then again, if you look at that, that thing doesn't really have any legs. Alright, get Bulbasaur out there. I got a good hit there. Oh, we're having a tackle fight. Beep, 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 beep. Alright, well, we whooped him. We whooped his. You beat me again! There are other kinds of Pokemon than the ones you find in the forest. Well, okay. So that was Pokemon. Pokemon Red, and I don't think I have my copy of. I don't have my copy of Pokemon Emerald anymore. So, bleh. All right. This next one is one of my favorite Game Boy Advance games, but it's sure to hurt my hands. Licensed by Nintendo and Atlas. It's Double Dragon Advance. I actually have to prove it. Alright. Mission 1. Alright. Oh man, there's Marion. Oh no, she got kidnapped. I'm shocked. What a revolting turn of developments this is. Alright, there we are. Oh yeah, you gotta press both buttons at once to duck. Forget that, how I do the elbow. Elbow butt is god tier, man. Yeah, see, playing it like this, like... Like, I don't know, if you could put this screen onto an original Game Boy Advance, you might be onto something. Because I just, that's what kills this thing for me, is just the form factor of it. Like, especially in a game like this. It's just hard for me to play. And again, you know, like somebody else, for somebody else, this might be fine, but for me, it's just like. All right, there's a Bobo. All right, and we died. Okay, well that's fine. Okay. Right. It's hard for me to play this one on here. All right, let's try this. This is a good one. This is another one of my favorite games on Game Boy Advance. WarioWare Incorporated. Wario is impressed. Alright, let's see how we do. Wait. Start me over. Excellent! What was I supposed to do? I think I could have won that driving. Let's try a different level. I just want to try a different level. 9-Volt here. I got wicked tunes for wicked games. The music's hip. The games are hipper. Alright, this is going to be hip. You never know what little mini game is going to come up. I literally could have won that by doing nothing. Oh man, we are Urban Champion. There, that's a. Oh, it's a boss game. Oh dear. Or tries to be invisible or something. Trying to trick me. Alright. So I'm not gonna keep playing. Oh, wanna give it a try? I don't know, I thought it would do something. Alright. So that was WarioWare Incorporated. The original WarioWare. There's a lot of WarioWare games that got made, but this one was the first one. Alright. Like I said, we're just sampling everything we got. Well, I shouldn't say this isn't every Game Boy game we got, but Square Enix. Final Fantasy Dawn of Souls. Comes with Final Fantasy 1, Final Fantasy 2. Level 61, jeez. What happens if I load a file? Oh. So we did Fighter. Alright. Haha, we're at the end. Do you remember me? I was once known as a Knight of Cornelia. Oh, snaps. 2,000 years ago, from now, you killed me. I am Garland. Oh, you did defeat me then, but the four great forces saved me by sending me back through time. Lee gasped. Once here, I sent the four fiends into the future, where they shall once again use the four great forces to send me into the past. In 2,000 years, I will remember none of this. That made no sense. But I will be reborn again here, so even as you die again and again, I shall return, born again, into this endless circle that I have created. Big 'em damage. Alright, hey. You Hulk smash. And invisible? Oh god. No, okay, that wasn't so bad. Well, you know, the last time I played the Pixel remaster of this, and holy crap, is Chaos hard. This won't end well. Although this version has like actual magic points, whereas like the other Pixel remaster version had like magic charges like the original one did. Blizzard, is that going to do any actual damage to him? No. That didn't do nothing. This guy just is like, oh, I didn't miss. It didn't do anything. Ha 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 ha, sucker! Oh, that kind of hurt. That wasn't so bad. Should be getting close to death. I think it's 20,000 hit points. Give me my HP, give me my MPs back. We're kind of up a creek if our white mage runs out of MP. Alright, drop the bomb on him. Holy, here we go. Oh, that's not nice. Oh, it missed. Alright, we wasted... Great, he wasted a turn. Awesome. Here comes the holy spell. Boom! Woo, 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 woo. That did nothing. Oh, he's dead. We got him. The time loop was severed at last. The endless struggles, blah blah blah, herb derp derp. So such and such, the fiends came, we whooped everybody's ass. GG, easy noobs. Blah blah blah. God, this is a long ending. Jesus, I don't care. We killed the bad. We killed the big bad. All of that is now past. All right, I just wanted. Is there like a quick reset button? I was gonna fire up Final Fantasy II a little bit. When was the fateful day that sent time spiraling? Brave heroes. Okay, fine. I just want to just start over. I just want to look at Final Fantasy II. Which is kind of the black sheep of the family. I also got the pixel remaster of that one. Look how buff we are. What weapons do we have? Mazimune, Blood Sword. Maria just fights with her. Apparently, I built her to just fight with her fists. That's badass. Oh. Preemptive strike, alright. Then we go into the realm of hell. Okay, that's fine. I just wanted to look at it. Okay. So Final Fantasy Dawn of Souls upgrades of the original games. Cool. I'm satiating my curiosity. Another reason I don't know if I'd want to buy this thing is dragons and men coexisted. Fire Emblem. Oh man, look at that. Oh man, I started a thing and I'm already dead. Oh god, it's Bartra. It's Hector. Are you one of Valorwood's soldiers? You have that look about you. The villagers are saying you can defeat an enemy in a blink of an eye. When I get older, I'm going to be that swift. Just you wait and see. Sure, kid. Let's watch Hector stomp a guy. Womp! Dorks everywhere. Okay, well, that's fine. I just wanted to look at it. The original Fire Emblem games with all their permadeath and shit. This was the first Fire Emblem game to come out. That was the first Fire Emblem game to come out in the U.S., as I said. Now this one, actually, we're going to look at the Mario 3 for Game Boy Advance. I actually have a boxed copy of it. Actually, I found a box for it and put my copy in there. I was hoping I would have some items. Oh, there's a star in that block. I missed it. So I bought a boxed copy of this game at a fundraising sale last year. And I must have sold my other copy, which must have been my original copy of it. Because this copy doesn't have a save file. Kind of unfortunate. Alright. That's okay. But like I said, I have a box. I have a boxed copy, and that's cool because this is like one of the best, if not the best version of Mario 3, which of course, as everybody knows, is one of the best games ever made. And it has the manual too. All right, we got one more we're gonna try. And actually, I saved this one for last because this one's funky because I don't know if it's gonna work. Well, I'm assuming it'll work. Why wouldn't it work? But I want to see how it works. So this is WarioWare Twisted. It's another WarioWare game. And this one actually has like a sensor on it, so that you can tilt it back and forth, and it has like a gyroscope type thing in there for some of the games. Don't spin your body because you'll get really dizzy. Now press start. See, we spin it like this. Easy games for lazy bums with me. You want the Wario, so here I am. This is my smorgasbord stamp. I got rid of the time limit to make things easier on you lazy crumb bums. There's Wario Man. Check out my cape. Meh. Nintendo Classics. Okay. So you have to twist the game to move. I have no idea what I'm doing. What was I supposed to do? Oh, maybe I was the turtle and I was supposed... I don't know. I can't even see what I'm doing because... Again, I don't know what I was supposed to do. Boss stage was easy. Yay! Got one up. And I got a souvenir. That's thrilling. I had no. I just hit a button. Again, I had no idea what I was supposed to do. But we got a clean sweep. That's great. Apparently I was one off of a high score. We'll try one more round. You want the Wario. You want the Wario, so here I am. This is my smorgasbord. Alright, so this is the sampler of... We're gonna get the Wario. Dude, I just ate those poor little animals. What's with this game? This game is coked out, man. Get that clock out of here. And there Wario shows up on his bike. Alright. So, yeah. Alright. So there it is. That was the Analogue Pocket. It's cool. Like, it looks nice. I just would prefer a system that sat horizontally like this. It would be easier for me to grasp and handle. But other than that, I mean, it's solidly built. The controls were nice. The screen looks great. We tried out a smorgasbord of games, and that was it. We'll turn it off. I'll be packaging it up and sending it to Gabe tomorrow. Of course, by the time this video ever airs, you know, he'll have had it long since then, so. Alright. Analogue Pocket, ladies and gentlemen. So I just wanted to do a quick addendum to the Analogue Pocket little mini review I did. I thought the system, while I thought the system itself was cool, I didn't care for the form factor because it didn't fit my hands very well, that vertical orientation. But it kind of made me want to play on original hardware again and start collecting Game Boy games again. So rather than buy an Analogue Pocket for myself, what I did do was I bought a modded Game Boy Advance off of eBay. It's got, and I'll show you in a minute. It's got a updated screen called an IPS screen, which is a lot brighter and nicer. It's got a custom shell, kind of a clear gray. The buttons are custom actually as well. They're like a purple. And it's got a you can't really, I don't know how well you can see it, but it's got a rechargeable battery mod installed on the back, and I can charge it via USB-C instead of having to use AA batteries like the original Game Boy Advance. So if we turn it on, the screen's actually nice and bright. I can hold down select and press the L and R buttons to adjust the brightness. This would be like original brightness probably, but I can turn it all the way up. Make it nice and bright. And I picked up this cart, Final Fantasy IV Advance. I'll just play a little bit so you can see it. The resolution is a little bit nicer too, I think. So it looks good. And I can play my original carts on it. And I kind of decided I wanted to start kind of collecting games for the old GBA and original Game Boy again. I found this one while I was out and about, Final Fantasy IV. And I'm hoping Midwest Gaming Classic this year, it'll kind of be my main focus of looking for games for Game Boy and Game Boy Color. Kind of like how last year I looked for Xbox 360 games mostly, and to a lesser extent original Xbox. So yeah, like I said, I just wanted to kind of stick that at the end here that I picked this up. Like I said, it's all got new parts and everything like that, so it's nice and freshly minted. And I like and I got to create my own color scheme from the seller as well. And then, like I said, it's got rechargeable batteries. So just wanted to show that off as a little addendum. So yeah, there we go.